Okay.
Great. Could we move them over now before I do the beginning announcement?
Yes, I just moved Arthi over.
Okay, great.
And that's all I see. I don't see anybody else on the attendee side.
Oh, it says Haley's here, and Eleanor also says that she's on the not the participant side.
Now I see.
Attendees.
I see her now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I see Haley.
I just typed in the meeting ID instead of clicking the link.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I mean, once we start the broadcast or start the meeting, then I can move people over from the attendee side to the India's here too, to the panelist side. It just takes a minute for us to even see you on that attendee side.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, we definitely have a quorum. So I will begin the meeting with our public announcement. So in compliance with directives of the county, state, and Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, this meeting is live streamed and closed to the public. Temporary procedures are subject to change pursuant to guidelines related to social distancing and minimizing person-to-person contact. To make a verbal comment at today's meeting, dial 916-875-2501 and leave a message with contact information to make a public comment during a live meeting. Registration opens when the agenda is posted 72 hours prior to the meeting date. Callers will be contacted by phone and transferred to the meeting to make a comment on a specific agenda item or off agenda item. When I open public comment for a specific agenda item or off agenda matter, you will be transferred into the meeting to make a verbal comment. Written comments are always accepted. Send your email comment to boardclerk@saccounty.net. Your comment will be routed to the board and filed in the record. So welcome everybody. Welcome to our May meeting. Now that we have that out of the way, we can go to our first agenda item, which is welcome and introductions. I know that we have at least one new commissioner, if I am correct. And so I guess we can just go around, say our name, if we have a position or a specific committee that we are on, and I guess our high school. Any additional information about yourself is open to each individual commissioner. So my name is Ashley John. I am the chair of the commission, and I'm a senior who goes to McClatchy High School. I will popcorn it off to Eleanor.
Hey guys, I'm Eleanor. I'm vice chair, and I'm a junior at McClatchy too. Emma.
Hi everyone, I'm Emma. I'm a junior at CK McClatchy High School. I'm the secretary, so if I'm not always staying here, it's probably because I'm taking notes of the meeting. And I'll popcorn it off to Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I am a junior at South Sutter, and I am a co-chair to the Distracted Driving Subcommittee. I'll popcorn it over to India.
Hello, my name is India. I am a junior at John F. Kennedy High School, and I'll pass it off to, let me see, Elisa.
Hi, my name is Alyssa. I am a senior over at Franklin High School. I will pass it off to Bianca.
Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm the new member, and I'm a freshman at Folsom High, and I'll pass it off to Kate.
Hi guys, I'm Katie. I'm a junior at Mira Loma, and I'm the co-chair of the Environmental Care Subcommittee, and I'll popcorn it off to Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a senior at Elk Grove High School, and I'm social media chair, and I'll popcorn it off to Haley.
Hi, I'm Haley. I am a sophomore at Mira Loma High School, and I am vice social media chair, and I will pass it off to Kaylee.
Hi, my name is Kaylee Huang, and I'm part of the voter pre-registration subcommittee, and I'm a sophomore at Mira Loma High School. And I'll pass it off to Arthi.
Arthi, if you need to, I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. So try *6.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me now?
We can.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Arthi. I'm a senior at Granite Bay High School, and I'm part of the voter pre.
Oh,
It cut you off, Arthi. Okay, well that's Arthi. I'm not sure if she can go back on, but I guess raise your hand if you haven't gone. Sorry, this is always a mix-up of things.
Kate, did you go?
Yes, I did go.
Okay. I guess it's just us adults. My name is Alma Munoz, and I am the assistant clerk for the Sacramento County Clerk of the Board's office. And I was the youth commissioner advisor a few years ago when I was in a different office. And now the commission has come back to the clerk of the board's office, and I am interimly in this position. And we have another staff person on in the meeting that I'd like to introduce you to. Her name is Jillian Myers, and she can tell you a little bit about herself. And she is going to be your new advisor. I will also still be here and involved in the youth commission and helping Jillian transition over, and just involved in the day-to-day meetings and scheduling of meetings here in our office. So I'm still available, and but Jillian will be your new youth commission advisor. So Jillian.
Hi, I'm Jillian Myers. It's very nice to meet all of you. I'm really excited to get to know you all and help you with anything you need assistance with your commission. I also graduated from CK McClatchy High School, so go Lions. Please feel free to reach out to me with anything that you need. I think you all have my email now, but I'll follow up with my my phone number. So I'm just really excited to get to know you all.
Great, thank you so much, Ms. Myers. We're very, very happy to have you, especially because we've had so many people just getting promoted, moving up, and doing all sorts of things, which is all very exciting. But we're very, very happy to have you and have you with us. So thank you for being here. Is there any, I guess, other introductions, or are there any public comments for agenda item number 1? I think we got everyone. So are there public comments?
Right, there are no public comments.
Okay, great. We can move to the second agenda item, which is approving the minutes for the April 19th, 2021 agenda. If everyone could take a second and read through that, and then let us know. When everyone is done, just give me a thumbs up so we can tell.
On agenda item number 6, part B, I think it should be that say that it is set to be passed on May 18th instead of sent to be to me.
Okay, I fixed it. Thank you.
Is everyone good? Yeah. I'm looking at the people who have their cameras on for like a nod. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Are there any public comments for agenda item number 2?
No, there are no public comments.
Okay, great. So this is a new agenda item. So agenda item number 3 is appointments for your own ranks to the Sacramento County Commission on the status of women and girls. I will hand this off to Miss Alma because I'm not really sure what this is.
This is where you nominate somebody from your own commission to serve on this commission on the status of women and girls. I put as much information as I had, which was really just the different seats they have on this commission. The commission is not fully, it's not fully formed. I don't know when they're going to meet yet. They're going to have 15 members as well. And so this, I just wanted to get it on your radar. You don't have to vote on this tonight because they're not even formed yet, but I would want you to think about it. And maybe if you want to continue it to your next meeting, we can continue to the next meeting. And then you can really think about, you know, go out and look at other commissions. Monterey County has a commission. They've had a long time commission. I will get some more information on other counties that have commissions, and maybe if you want to look at their boards. The thing I was really waiting for to provide you with information is when they're going to meet, but we don't know that yet because they're not formed yet. So you would need to select someone from your commission to serve on this other commission. So that's what this item is about.
Would they also be on the youth commission still? Would they have just both positions? Okay, great.
Yes, of course.
I think that since this school year is ending up, it would be most beneficial if this position was given to somebody who is a junior in high school or like under or below that age. Just because for us seniors, we will be heading off. Is there, I guess we can just like get a raise of hands to see who's interested to take note of that. We won't officially vote until at least next meeting, if not the one after that, just because I know that things right now take a little bit longer. So is anyone just like interested, like initially? Raise your Zoom hand so then Emma could get a better record of it easy. And it's just one person, correct? At least, or is there?
Just one.
Just one, okay. Would anybody be interested? I think it's a really cool position, especially because it would bring in contacts and connections between different commissions. Okay, thank you, Haley. Okay, so Haley's interested. Kate, are you interested? Is that what your hand was for?
I am interested, but I'm trying to figure out how to raise my hand on Zoom.
No worries. Okay, so Kate is also interested. If you can't figure out hand Zoom, then just verbalize, please.
And what I could ask, if 2 people are interested in the or more, you could do a member and maybe an alternate. I'll find out if we can do an alternate. If we can, if one member can't attend, if the member can't attend, then the alternate would attend for them. But I'll find out if you can have an alternate.
Yeah, that would be really cool, just to make sure we always have a presence there.
Right.
Okay, great. If somebody is interested and just hasn't like vocalized that at this meeting, you can definitely vocalize it at next meeting or whenever we do decide to like vote on it. I do not think it will be like very high stakes in terms of just like the competition. I think it's a really good connection for us to have. So yeah, just keep it in mind. Is there any public comments for agenda item number 3?
There is not. Do you want to continue the item to June, or do you want to just drop? I mean, well, no, you already discussed it. So you could continue the item to your next meeting or the July meeting.
Do we have to motion that?
Yes, you have to motion to continue.
Let's do it in a way where we motion it right now for the June meeting to be on that agenda. And if either the commission hasn't been fully formed yet, or if there's more discussion we need to have, we could potentially motion it at the June meeting for the July meeting. But right now, let's just say for June, we will put it on our agenda. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Emma. Can I get a second?
I second that.
Was that Haley? Did you second that? Okay, cool. No, Haley didn't second that.
Oh,
Who seconded that?
Alyssa.
Alyssa, thank you. Sorry, I saw Haley's hand going up. Is there any discussion? If anyone has any questions or anything, just unmute. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering for like the thing we're talking about right now. I heard that there was like notes on it or like a little bit more information somewhere. Did you have that, or did I just
I-
mishear that?
I don't have, I mean, I have information as far as the creation of the commission. It was on the Board of Supervisors agenda, and they're the ones who passed the resolution to create the commission. I will go out to their webpage and look for more information for you so that I can send it to all the commissioners.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And
I
that's
just wanted to.
I'll owe you all an email to let you know, to provide more information, whatever I can find.
All right, thank you. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay.
Okay. Is there any other discussion or any other things people want to ask? It's kind of all up in the air. So like once we get more information, then you can kind of decide if you are interested or if you aren't interested and things like that. Okay. I'm assuming we have to do a roll call.
Yes.
Is it ayes? Okay. So
Yes, it would be I.
Okay, got it. I'll give it to you, Ms. Alma.
Okay. Kaylee,
Aye.
Eleanor,
Aye.
Ashley,
Aye.
Emma,
Aye.
India,
Aye.
Katie,
Aye.
Kate,
Aye.
Haley,
Aye.
Bianca,
Aye.
Arthi,
Aye.
Alyssa,
Aye.
and Lauren.
Aye.
And the motion passes with those members present. We have to go back to item number 2 because you didn't vote on approving the minutes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know why it feels
I
like so
forgot
long
too.
since we've had a meeting.
I forgot too.
Okay, going back to agenda item number 2, can I get a motion for approving the April 19th, 2021 minutes?
I'll motion to approve April 19th, 2021 minutes.
Oh, Miss Alma, can you move Vishruth to presenters, please?
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Okay. Now you might have to go. Okay.
Vishruth, were you here? Did you hear the conversation about the women and item number 3?
No, I don't think I was there for that.
Okay.
We'll go back over it. We'll just go back in order. Real quick.
Thank you.
Vishruth, if you want to introduce yourself, you can just say your name, your high school, and what committee you're on, just real quick.
Yeah, my name is Vishruth. I'm a senior at Vista del Lago High School, and I'm currently in the Mental Health Subcommittee and also the Board of Supervisors Presentation Subcommittee.
Great. Thank you for introducing yourself. Okay. So I'll just ask for another motion again. So agenda item number 2, can I get a motion for approving the April 19, 2021 minutes?
I'll motion to approve April 19th, 2021 minutes.
Okay, Haley, motion. Can I get a second, please?
I can second.
Okay, thank you, Vishruth, for seconding. Any discussion? No? Okay, and then I'll hand it over to Salma.
Okay, and just for Bianca, because you weren't here for that meeting, you would recuse yourself, or yes, abstain from voting only because you weren't here. But if you had been in that meeting, you could vote on this item. Okay? Okay. Okay, Kaylee?
Aye.
Eleanor?
Aye.
Ashley?
Aye.
Emma?
Aye.
India?
Aye.
Katie? Katie? Huh?
Oh, sorry. I already said it before. Did I
Oh.
accidentally say it for someone else?
Oh, okay. Kate,
Here, or I.
Haley,
Aye.
Bishruth,
Aye.
Arthi,
Aye.
Alyssa,
Aye.
and Lauren.
Aye.
And the motion passes with those members who are present.
Okay, great. Moving on to agenda item number 3, just to recap, so Vishruth can know. There are appointments from our own ranks of the Sacramento County Youth Commission to the Sacramento County Commission on the Status of Women and Children. Basically, it's a new forming commission that we are invited and asked to nominate one of our members to be one of the commissioners on that commission as well. And it'll allow us to have those connections and communication. We had, I believe it was Haley and Kate who were interested in the position. Vishruth, if you are interested in the position, you can either raise your hand or vocalize it, or if anyone else has changed their mind in the past 5 minutes. Yeah, so we'll just give like 10 seconds for people to say whether or not they would like to.
Yeah, question. So since I'm a senior and we'll be heading off to like college this fall, so am I still eligible for being
It's likely better that we don't have seniors being on the commission just because it hasn't even formed yet, like fully formed. And so with all of this like going off, it's kind of it's just more difficult to have that transitioning seat. So I forgot to mention that, or forgot to realize that. Okay, so it still stands that Kate and Haley are the ones that are interested, and we already motioned and passed for this to be on next agenda. So are there any public comments for agenda item number 3?
There are none.
Okay, moving on to agenda item number 4. Just to explain it, it is our Sac County district events. So all of the commissioners on this commission are representing a specific district in which they live in. And so every month we ask that the commissioners bring forth some events or something that's happening in their district as a part of the community. So I'll just ask from District 1, is there any county events that you found or district events that you found? Anything from District 1? No? Can at least someone from District 1 tell me that there isn't?
No, we were shaking our heads.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just can't see everyone at once because there's more than 9 of us, or 12 of us. So, okay. Moving on, District 2, are there any county events or district events?
I didn't get anything.
Nope. Okay. District 3, were there any district events or district county events?
No.
No. Okay. District 4, are there any district county events? No. Okay. And then, oh, what was that? Who was that?
I didn't get any.
Okay. Thank you, Arthi, for confirmation. Bianca, does that make sense of how county district events work? Okay, great. Okay. Are there any public comments for agenda item number 4?
There are no public comments.
Okay. Moving on to agenda item number 5, review of the Board of Supervisors agendas and our news article discussion led by, this month it is Kaylee. Kaylee, if you could just explain a little bit about it before you actually go into the review, that would be wonderful.
Okay, so I just went through the Board of Supervisors agendas for the month of April and looking for anything that relates to youth in their agendas. So I found on April 6th that the board is considering nominations to the Maternal, Child, and Adolescent Health Advisory Board. And on April 14th, the requested base budget for Child, Family, and Adult Services was reduced by $937,000 to provide for the Dine at Home Sacramento program that provides restaurant meals for seniors at home due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And on April 20th, $672,000 was put aside for the home-based shelter care services for children in out-of-home placement. And the Board of Supervisors allocated $115,439 from the California Department of Social Services to support COVID-19 related activities for children and families. And a resolution was recognizing April 2021 as Child Abuse Prevention Month, and the Board of Supervisors is considering nominations for the Children's Coalition and the Sacramento County Commission on the Status of Women and Girls.
Okay, great. Emma, do you need anything repeated?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, great. Emma's job is difficult. I have done it and keeping up with everything. So thank you, Emma, for everything that you do. Is there anyone who'd like to volunteer for the month of, or for the meeting in June, for our meeting in June to review the Board of Supervisors agenda?
I can volunteer to do that.
Great, thank you, Kate. Bianca, does that make sense? I know that that's one of the parts that actually is confusing. Okay, great. I mean, I had a lot of difficulty with it. And so are there any public comments on agenda item number 5?
There isn't. However, I did want to add an item for tomorrow's agenda. I know that you all will be presenting your own item tomorrow, but tomorrow the board is considering the Youth Advisory Board and that item. And you may, I don't know if it's at 10:15, but it'll probably be a little bit later in the morning. I don't know if anybody, but any of the commissioners are interested, but it is to establish a County Behavioral Health Youth Advisory Board. And they are going to have a presentation on that and vote on the ordinance to create that board tomorrow morning. It's scheduled for 10:15, but it'll probably be a little bit later. And if you aren't available to tune into Metro Cable 14 online or through the TV, there'll be a recording, so you can go back and listen if you'd like to hear what the item is about, and I can also send you some information about it.
Yep, that would be great. Thank you so much, Alma. If you could send us information on it. I know for like me personally, and probably for a lot of seniors, we have our AP test tomorrow at 9 o'clock, and that's like 3 hours. So we will not be able to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we can move on to agenda item number 6. Okay. Agenda item number 6 is subcommittee updates. Let's begin with the Board of Supervisors presentation. I will hand it off to, I believe Eleanor was leading that, or present at the meeting.
Yes, so we've completed our PowerPoint for the Board of Supervisors, and the meeting is tomorrow at 2. And so I was wondering, Alma, Emma and I will be there presenting in person tomorrow, but for the other, is the rest of the Youth Commission coming online, or how is that working?
I sent a Zoom invite to the rest of the commissioners earlier today. So those who can join, if you could let me know you're available and you can join, I'd appreciate it. I know that the seniors like Ashley and maybe I think Vishruth and are not going to be able to join. I understand, but if you're able to, it would be great for you to join that Zoom. Like I said, I emailed the information this morning or earlier today to you all so that you could join that virtual meeting. And then, like Eleanor said, Eleanor and Emma will be in chambers to give the presentation. And I did want to go over a couple of changes with the presentation. I don't know if anybody could pull it up and we could kind of go over it now, or we could wait. We can get the other subcommittee updates, or however you want to, handle it, Ashley.
I think that since it is a subcommittee, we can just discuss it now and kind of just go through it.
Okay.
Eleanor, can you perchance pull it up? I think you're co-hosted.
Yeah, I can pull it up. Let's see if I can share screen.
I just made you a co-host, Eleanor.
Okay. Okay. So
let me get my copy that I had. And I just wanted to go over a couple changes. First, I just wanted to say it looks really good. I'm really proud of the job that you guys have done and what you've put together and where you're going and what you're trying to take the commission. I just wanted to mention that when you're doing your group projects, that when you do a presentation, because you could kind of tell that some people created, it was kind of different members created different slides, right?
Right.
Okay, so the language, you just want to, use kind of this very, uniform language in your presentations. But I'm sure that you have lots of presentations to do for your school career and beyond into college. So, so on the one where we said, the second slide, I think where it says who you are.
Yes.
So the third bullet, change this to something like the commission advises the Board of Supervisors, or the commission keeps the Board of Supervisors apprised of youth-related issues and advocates for the county's youth. Commission keeps apprised of it. I would instead of updated, I would put apprised. Two P's, I think.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Moving on to the next slide where new commissioner, where new commissioners are.
I think that should say advocates.
Which one?
The third bullet.
Yes. Gotcha.
Okay, and then this one, and in general, just the we, instead of referring to we, you would want to say, you actually, this one, you already have new commissioners up top. So I would take the we've out and just leave the welcome 6 new commissioners in the past year. There you go. Next, in the next slide.
Wait, should we put there too?
There we go.
Oh, is there like a little graphic missing? Because I
No.
see it here, but I don't see it on your screen. See the little, what are those? They're
What?
like badges. Do you see those little graphics on here?
Oh, these are
oh,
it's
who made
people on
change,
the
who
slides.
created. Okay,
Oh, it's just people present on the slides right now.
okay. And then this one, I would just remove the we have. I'd leave the 4 ongoing projects, comma, including. I would take the right now out. You could just say 4 ongoing projects, including, and then you can elaborate on the different projects you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
Next one.
So what about the we here in like the elaborating part?
What voter outreach? Yes, I would take out the commission is, I would add the commission is spreading awareness about pre-registration and registration for high schoolers.
Or do you want me to put the commission is?
It's up to you, but just, I mean, if you want to leave it that way, that's fine too. Spreading awareness, leaving, because you're the one that you and Emma are going to be the ones to elaborate on whatever's in these.
And so we can say, are we able to say we when we're talking?
Yes.
Okay.
I would still say the commission.
Okay.
But they know it's the commission, but I would still say it's good practice to get used to talking about yourselves as a commission and not just the word we.
Yeah, or
it's hard to refer yourself to yourself that way.
Can we say like our subcommittee? Because that's what like this part, that's what this subcommittee does.
Well, but the whole commission participates in it, right? Not just the subcommittee. You guys kind of plan everything, and then the whole commission participates in, or does just the subcommittee participate?
I mean, it's mainly like we split up into our different projects to work on them, and then we just provide updates back to our commission. For each like individual project, like the subcommittee members mainly work on them. But everyone's in part of a subcommittee.
Right. I wouldn't break it out because really as a whole, you're all responsible for the projects you work on, and you all decide that these are the things you're going to focus on. The whole commission does, even if not every commissioner is on every subcommittee.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You all decided as a commission which projects you were going to work on.
Right.
So even though not all the commissioners are on all the subcommittees, you still had to, you all have to actively participate in moving these 4 projects forward, even if it's by subcommittee. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So that one looks good. This next one, the voter outreach efforts, I would just say the first bullet, you could just take out this spring and I've just worked with San Juan and Elk Grove, or you can say the subcommittee because the subcommittee did work on this one, I think, right?
Right.
Or you could just say, leave it generic and say, worked with San Juan and Elk Grove Unified School Districts to conduct outreach to students, and then put a colon there. Is it colon? And then you can go into the compiled materials for district, including flyers, blah, blah, blah. And then the EGUSD, you should spell that out.
Okay.
Elk Grove Unified School District.
Or I have it spelled out here.
Oh, okay. Then put EGUSD in parentheses after that. And you'll need to capitalize Unified School District.
Well, I'm referring to both of these school districts.
Okay, but if you're gonna refer to Elk Grove after, yes, but if you're gonna do Elk Grove Unified School District and then EGUSD afterwards, then you want to put after district, after the Elk Grove Unified School District. Oh, that's true. I don't know. I mean, I would spell it out. We don't usually do I don't even know what to do. I'm sorry. I got my second COVID shot and my brain will not work right today. Yeah, I would just spell it out.
Okay. How about Elk Grove Unified?
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. And they recognize school voter education weeks. Is there more than one?
Well, it's 2 weeks at the end of April.
Okay.
Well, these stay lowercase because I'm referring to 2 different school districts.
Mm-hmm.
And then is that good for this slide?
I think so. Well, what about, let's see, the in touch with the county registrar of voters. How about collaborating with the county registrar of voters? Okay, and then the last bullet, if you could just add at the end, virtual town hall to educate youth regarding early voter registration. There you go. On the distracted driving, the 1 and is that 1 in 4? Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm.
So then you should probably spell it out because I wasn't sure. And it's not just for the board of supervisors, but the general public. And so they need to understand what you're saying as well. So it helps clarify. And then on the X, I would put times instead of XTI, right? And then 6 out of 10. There we go, perfect. And then distracted driving, the next one, I would just take out the "we're" and just use contacting local school districts. And then another one goes, that one's, I would say future goal is to spread awareness through billboards and signs. And then that's it for that slide. And then the next one was good. The next environmental care one. So the organized park beautifications in Sacramento. Is that throughout the county, just the Sacramento area? Doesn't matter if it's
I'm not sure. I'll let Emma answer that.
Okay,
Yeah, we were planning to do it like in county, so I probably should have specified that.
just checking. I wasn't sure. It should just be in Sacramento County, just a Y. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that looked good. Everything else looked good. On the mental health, instead of saying we, you could say just partnered with TEDx Youth at McKinley Park Conference, a youth-led initiative that featured some of our commissioners. You can leave that part. I think that's fine. And then the second bullet, I wasn't sure what this meant. So sponsored and coordinated the planning for its execution in the pre-pandemic and mid-pandemic circumstances.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can answer that. So basically the Youth Commission had sponsored part of the actual conference, and then when we were still meeting in person, the committee had actually planned. We planned for a in-person conference, so that was what we were working on. But then when we had to go all virtual, the commission or the subcommittee was working on virtual adaptations. And so that was just that's what I was trying to.
What if we say sponsored, coordinated, and planned the conference pre-pandemic and sponsor, coordinated, and plan the conference in the pre-pandemic and
Well, we could just say over the past couple of years, or because I think we worked on that for.
Yeah, it's been at least a year. It was I think it was 2 years.
I would say we help. I would just take the we part out, just and then put sponsored. Because you sponsored, coordinated, and planned, right?
The commission didn't plan entirely. It planned for like pre-pandemic, like in person. That's what they planned. Like that's what we planned as a whole. But then when we were during the pandemic, it was our help was solely by sponsoring. It was complicated in terms of just like how that could be phrased.
Okay. Then I would say, hold on a moment. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Sponsored and coordinated. Since you're saying you didn't plan, you sponsored and coordinated the conference pre-pandemic and
for its pre-pandemic and pandemic execution, or like
and executed during the pandemic.
Okay.
The COVID-19 pandemic. Maybe you should say that before. So sponsored and coordinated the conference, and then you can elaborate. Pre-pandemic, pre-COVID-19 pandemic.
I think it. Do you think that might be kind of confusing?
That's fine. If you guys want to leave it general like this and then explain, that's perfectly fine also. Is someone
Eleanor, do you think you would be? Yeah, I won't be able to attend. Eleanor, do you think you'll be? Do you understand what I mean when I say that?
Maybe you should text or email me and you can explain or type it all out, just so we've got it.
Yeah,
or I think Emma actually Emma and I split up the PowerPoint in a half. So I think Emma will actually be talking about this. So maybe text Emma, just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
can text
explaining
it to her.
Okay. Sounds good. And then the mental health ongoing goals. This one, I would just take out we are and leave the working on partnering with the Miracle Messages organization. And you may want to explain who the Miracle Messages organization is.
Okay, so the Miracle Messages organization, they work with
I don't mean that you have to explain it in the slide. I mean in front of the Board of Supervisors. And
okay, I'll send that to Emma.
Yeah. And then on the before partnering, working on partnering with the Miracle Messages organization. And then the commission is hopeful to begin outreach efforts in the Sacramento area. There you go. And capitalized commission. And then this is the one I don't know what you mean. So I need you to explain it to me so I can understand. You're beginning contact with the homeless initiatives and connecting youth with such efforts.
I was trying to remember the thing that we talked about last time, that it was something that you would connect Arjun with.
Okay.
I don't remember specifically what it was called, but it was like in Sac County, our homeless initiatives, like you said, you would get them and you would get Arjun in contact with that person.
So I did contact Department of Human Assistance, and Arjun, I have some information for you that I'm going to email to you, a couple of contacts. But the homeless initiatives person, or the person who is in that position right now, she is retiring and a new person is coming on board. So I think it would be good to have the commission work with the new person that's coming on board, because Cindy, the other person, is retiring. And so I will provide you with that contact information once I reach out to that person, the new person, and get that information. But I do have some mental health initiatives information for you, Arjun, to forward to you. And so maybe let me see. How should we write this? Jillian, do you have any ideas? So you're beginning to work with how do we say, you could just say beginning, take out the we are, and then add the beginning outreach.
Well, we just said outreach.
Yeah, you already said there.
You could say beginning to work with.
Yes, there you go. The take out contact homeless initiative, the homeless initiatives. What is that person? What is her name? Hang on a minute. Let me look her up. Director of it's just one person, so it's hard to say like office or coordinator. Again, working with. Okay, so this is goals. So you can take out the two part and put beginning work with the homeless initiatives, beginning work with the homeless initiative staff, because we don't know who they are yet, and connecting youth with what do you call that? Resource information with resources. I don't know, beginning work with homeless initiatives, staff, and connecting youth with resources. With homelessness, I don't know, we've already said homeless there. Jillian?
I was going to say resources too.
Okay. It just still sounds kind of funny, connecting youth with resources.
Available resources.
There you go. I like that too. That's better. There we go. That's more of a complete thought. Okay. And let me see. So next one, the title. Perfect. The title, just make it social media. Right, there you go. And then instead of upping, I would say increasing. And then the next page.
So here, should I just say like the commission's online presence?
Yes, or you can just say like you had it. It's fine. You don't have to say the commission specifically.
Oh,
but that sounds good. And then I changed the title of this one too to social media. Perfect. And then on the moving forward page, I just take out the will be and just leave it as continuing to work on our 4 main projects and conduct outreach online. And then on the next slide, everything else looks good. Oh yeah. You might, that's perfect. Perfect. Yes, that sounds good too.
Just a quick question. What are the 2 vacancies we have? I only count 1, but
oh
then...
no, I mean when the 6 commissioners leave,
right.
we're gonna have a ton of vacancies, and then
right.
and District 4 and 5 are gonna be like hit hard
right.
by the graduations.
Right. And then this last slide, you can put thank you instead of thanks for joining our presentation. And we welcome, that last sentence is perfect, that we welcome any questions or input. And you can leave the we there because you're actually. Or you can say thank you and we welcome any questions or input. It's up to you.
Okay, I think that's
there you go. It looks really good.
Good.
You guys have done a lot and you're involved in a lot, and you should be very proud. Okay, so Emma and Eleanor are going to be in chambers, and you're coming a little early, and I'll meet you, Jillian and I will meet you downstairs so you can come into chambers and kind of get used to the room. And then we'll show you, we're going to be giving your presentation, which is the same as last time, but it looks a little different because we have, COVID PPE in there and stuff like that. Just so you know, and no public is allowed in the chambers, just staff and presenters. And so it will be you and the staff, or the clerk and the county executive and the board members. And you will be giving your presentation. I'll probably stay and just sit in there in the audience. And if you want me to, or if you don't want me to, I don't have to. And then the other members will be on the Zoom, whoever can join the Zoom meeting. Does anybody know if they can or cannot at this point? It's at 2 p.m.
I'll be able to join.
Kate?
I can join as well. And this is
Okay.
Haley.
Great. They like to see the members, the commissioners. Anybody else?
I'll be able to join too. I'm Kaylee.
Okay.
I think I'll be able to join, but I'll have to leave early because I have a soccer game.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't think I will be able to attend because I have a really important lesson scheduled for right then.
Okay, that's fine. I understand. Everybody, you all have you're really busy. So that's good though. At least I know Kate, Haley, Kaylee, and Alyssa are going to be able to join the Zoom. Anybody else? Okay, and Emma and Eleanor will be giving the presentation in chambers. But I'm sure the members might ask the commissioners who are online, they may ask you questions also. So just so you know to that they may ask you questions as well. Okay. Okay, Eleanor or Emma, could either one of you send me the PowerPoint so I can send it off so they'll have it in the county executive's office, and then it'll be all ready for you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay, thank you. And I think that's it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just had a question about the presentation.
Of course.
So like when we go in, like, will we, like, I don't know, because I've never been in the room before, would like maybe like standing in front of like a PowerPoint kind of like presentation type thing, or would we have like somehow to see, like, to click and see what slide we're on? I'm not sure how it's supposed to work.
There are 2 ginormous screens in the room. You'll be at the podium. There are 2 screens on either side of you, and you'll have a little clicker in your hand, and you'll advance the slides with the little clicker. And you have the power to go back, forward. You'll be standing at a microphone. You can bring it, you know, any notes that you need, bring it with you. That's how you'll know what slide to be on, because there's 2 ginormous screens in the room.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. So that wraps up our subcommittee update for the Board of Supervisors presentation. Thank you so much, Eleanor, for doing all of that on hand and just editing the slides while we were all listening and being a part of that conversation. Is there an update from the distracted driving subcommittee? I'll just go through the subcommittees. I know that we're all working on the presentation, so there may not be as much, but just wanted to ask if there was.
So, oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So we actually are planning to have a meeting soon so we can brainstorm and work on some new ideas, because we feel like we need our whole committee to come together and think of some more things. We did create our poster, but we're still working on who to get that to. And we're thinking of partnering with some groups, and we're considering the California Highway Patrol, maybe like the one specifically in South Sacramento, like closest to us, because that would work with what we're doing right now. But yeah, Kate, if you wanted to add anything.
Well, I am currently looking into just like the Sacramento Highway Patrol, because I do know that they have some advertisement, well, not advertisement, that wouldn't be the correct word, but they do have some billboards and just different things they have going on for distracted driving. And I want to reach out and see if they would be open to some form of collaboration, or if they know of any other, I'm at a loss for word. I'm sorry. If they know of any other organizations that would be willing to collaborate in any way to get up a billboard or some sort of just, yeah.
Okay, great. Moving on to the Environmental Care Subcommittee. Is there any update with that subcommittee?
We don't have much going on. We just are trying to continue posting onto the social media, because that's the only outlet that we have right now. Just to come back together as a subcommittee as a whole and start more regular meetings with them and just to brainstorm more ideas and such. And I do recall reading about how I believe TED is having a countdown event at the end of this year. And that's like a whole bunch of solutions about like climate issues. So maybe we can work on something about that to like have like informative week about on social media posts or connecting with other schools about bringing awareness to that. But that's about it.
Yeah, that sounds great. Just keep us updated once those contacts start to become more foundational and when you start to get feedback back. Okay, moving on to the mental health subcommittee. I know that Arjun isn't here. I know he is the point person for getting information from you, Alma, as well as working specifically with Miracle Friends. We haven't, as a commission, met in a bit because we were just kind of seeing how things were going, and we wanted to collect more information to see how Sacramento County, the staff, because we don't know who it specifically is, just like open to more projects and efforts just to provide those resources. It's more of a new, we're trying to find a new approach for the subcommittee this go around, and so we're just kind of more open right now. But yeah, and then going on to the voter pre-registration subcommittee, are there any updates?
Yeah, so we worked with the local school districts. We worked with Elk Grove and San Juan Unified. And I believe last time I mentioned that Elk Grove passed a resolution for high school voter education weeks. And both districts also sent out information to their students and put information on their websites. We're in touch with Courtney Bailey, who's the registrar of voters, and their office about hosting like virtual town halls to educate like high schoolers about how they can pre-register and register and all that stuff. I think that's it.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for all of those updates from all of the committees. Is there any public comments for agenda item number 6?
No, there are no public comments.
Okay, we can move on to agenda item number 7. Youth Commission advisor comments, open to, I guess, Miss Alma and Miss Myers, if there's anything you would like to say or bring up.
I think I brought up everything I wanted to talk to you about tonight. And of course, introduce you to Miss Jillian, and I think that's it. I think I've given you all the information that I had tonight. Arjun, I will be sending Arjun the information that I received on the from the staff here within the county for the mental health. And they've got some things going on that I think will be really interesting for the subcommittee, as well as the commissioners.
That'd be great. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for being here, Ms. Myers, and we're very, very happy to be working with you. Are there any public comments for agenda item number 7? Okay.
There are not.
Agenda item number 8, Youth Commission comments. Does anybody on the committee have anything they would like to bring up? I guess comment on, if that wasn't already obvious enough, or just anything they would like to mention or throw out there. No, we covered everything. Yep.
I was just wondering if there are any group chats I need to be added to or anything like that.
Yes, there is. I believe your phone number is on our Youth Commission packet information with all of our, okay. So we will add you to our group chat. There's only one that you, I guess there's one collective one. So we will add you to that. Thank you so much, Bianca. Do you have any other questions? I know this is your first meeting.
So for the subcommittees, how does that work?
Yeah, so basically we have our 4 subcommittees, distracted driving, environmental care, mental health, and voter pre-registration. You have to be on at least one subcommittee. I believe there is the option of doing 2, but the important part is that you essentially pick one and then you work with the chairs of or the collective whole of that subcommittee, and there are usually like projects or something happening that you would just help with if we were in person, a lot of it would be like going to marches or going to just events in Sacramento County that involve our subcommittee's topic. Yeah, and then there are other things, like I know Eleanor has been on voter pre-registration for quite some time. And like every year it's always an effort of getting more people to pre-register, and just working with the like different people and like working with school districts and getting that. So they can honestly be whatever you would like to create it to be, and your effort in those. So yeah, just think about them for now, and then I think we can officially have you pick which one you would like to be part of next meeting, I think. Right, Alma? Is that how it works? Bianca can choose to be on a subcommittee next.
Yes, and I don't know how many people are on each subcommittee, so I'll go through that information too, because you want to make sure that you stay, you know, under a quorum. So yeah, you can do it the next meeting.
Okay.
Just a clarifying question. Bianca, you represent District 4, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm District 4.
Okay, thank you.
Great. Emma, do you have the notes out for like all of our contact info and things like that?
I
have the
don't believe I
confidential roster. I can send it to all the members.
Okay, yeah, that would be great. And then somebody can add her phone number with all of ours.
Yes.
Onto the group chat. Okay, great. Is there any other comments from the commissioners? Anything else that needs to be said?
Yeah, I just had a clarifying question. So who will be presenting to the Board of Supervisors tomorrow?
That will, yeah, it will be at 2 p.m. It'll be Eleanor and Emma. And then for whomever who can be there virtually, they will also be present and maybe ask questions.
Okay, got it.
Richard, do you think you'll be able to join?
Yeah, most likely. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put your name also. And I mean, I just want to make sure, you know, let who to expect. That doesn't mean that if one of the other members is able to, you can't. If I just want to give the county executive and the clerk the information so they know who to expect to be in the meeting. And hopefully if the other members are able to join, then that's great. If you're not, then that's okay. We understand.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I sent an email out, Vishruth, earlier today with the information to connect to the meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. And the presenters will be in person, and then any other commissioners who decide to attend will be, I mean, they can join virtually, or they can also be in person, or
no, just virtually. Just
okay.
the two, just Eleanor and Emma will be in person. Our chambers is currently closed, and we only allow limited amount of presenters.
Got it.
And so then but then the other members, Kate, Haley, Kaylee, Alyssa, and yourself will be in the Zoom meeting and the meeting.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yep. And last question. So if we want to speak or add to the presentation virtually, will we have access to do so?
Yes, you'll be in the live meeting. So you'll need to keep yourself muted unless you want to speak. And then when you, and I gave you instructions, I think in the email, you'll need to announce yourself and address the board and say who you are. And then add the comments. I mean, during your presentation, Eleanor, you and Emma, you may want to ask the members who are online if they have anything they want to add. That would be a good thing. So then that's their time to be able to jump in and add anything they would like to add, whoever's there virtually. Any other questions? Does that help, Vishruth?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. Are there any public comments for agenda item number 8?
There are not.
Okay, moving on to public comment on non-agenda item. Does anybody have a non-agenda item that they would like to discuss or bring up? No. Are there any public comments on the public comments agenda item?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. Go for it.
Had another question. this is not meant to like discriminate against any of the commissioners, but in general, I was just wondering, on what basis were the presenters selected for the Board of Supervisors presentation?
It was because, well, first we started with the chair and vice chair, and Ashley is unable to be there. So then Eleanor was able to, and Eleanor has been on the board, the commission for a very long time. So I feel, we asked her next because she's the vice chair, and then Emma's the secretary. So we asked Emma to participate in person because she is the secretary. So it really was by officer, and Eleanor has been there for a very long, she's been on the commission for a long time. So it wasn't it was really just by office.
Got it. All right. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, great. Is there anything else anyone would like to mention, bring up, anything that they would like to say before we close out this meeting? I know this meeting's been a little bit longer than we normally go, but it was one we definitely needed to have. Welcome, Bianca, and welcome, Ms. Myers, to the commission. I'm very happy to have both of you. And if there aren't anything else, then we can adjourn this meeting at 7:30 p.m. Bianca, we will add you to the group chat, and everybody else, we look forward to seeing you at the next meeting or tomorrow for the presentation if you are able to make it. Good luck to Eleanor and Emma for presenting. Thank you so much to both of you for being able to do that. And yeah, have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. And if you have any questions or have any issues joining the meeting, or have any issues, Eleanor and Emma, coming to the meeting tomorrow, please call me at my desk or call my cell phone. I'll include that in the email when I send out the contact list for the commissioners as well. It's on the list. So, okay. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.